G'day. Another day, another video. Earlier on Friday, I gotta go fill this up for my concrete project. I've had some pretty good success with these posts in these stays. I managed to not hit anything yesterday when I dug in the rest of the stays. So that was a bonus. I'm just gonna concrete them in, got the gate swung, but I'm not gonna dwell on this project too much, but this is what I've been working on. I'm gonna go and find what the other boys are working on. I think they're piecing together that yellow auger, so I might leave the camera with them for the day. This thing is cranky in the morning at the moment. So they have some sort of fuel issue. Before I hand over the camera for the day, little Ravi's hanging out the window there. Sam's just done the school bus run, but before I hand over the camera, I just say good luck to the under-13s netball squad for the Billabong Crows. They're playing Howlong this weekend in the grand final. That's the team that Chloe plays in, so they've had a rough couple of years, but this year it looks like maybe they're going to be in the running for sure. Yeah. The last time these two teams met, they beat them, and the two previous times before that, they lost. So it's going to be a tough fought battle. Good luck to the little Crowies. By the time this video comes out, they'll have already played. I'm going to be filming the whole thing for another project, but if you hang around after the end credits of this video, you'll see if they won or not. I'll add that by the time Sunday night comes around when I put this video out. I'll know for sure whether they won or lost, but good luck either way, and super proud of the little Crowies. Supposed to rain at about 12 o'clock today. It's looking pretty unlikely at this stage. Maybe it'll build up to something, maybe. But this stage doesn't look like much at all, really. The gym is going to start irrigating over the weekend. We might get a little bit of footage of that by the time this comes out. See what happens, but yeah, we got a little bit down at our other turkey's nest dam. He's going to start pumping out on a bit of that annapurna wheat that we sowed back. Oh, it was pretty early on in the piece, early March. Just looking around at the bale and the wheat here, I'm going to make two predictions this year. One, it's going to be an early harvest, and two, it's going to be a fast harvest. We will whistle these crops off pretty quick with these 2X9s. I don't think we'll be looking for a contractor, that's for damn sure. We'll just be in and out, and she'll be a whirlwind harvest, I think. It looks like Paddy and Joe got some spraying to do by the looks of it. Not sure what they're exactly spraying for, but I did see some spray recommendations come through on my phone yesterday, so clearly there's something to spray. I got myself some more of the concrete mix, we call that pile. A little bit of juice in this machine too, so I'll chuck some juice in. This thing has a dumb system where you have to take the key out to open the fuel cap. It's also got a dumb system on the hydraulic cap here as well. You go, oh yeah, that's the fuel point. We've got this clamp system on here for a reason, because it looks like a fuel cap, but that's really the hydraulic cap. We put the clamp on there so no one fills it with fuel, which has happened before. Fuel caps on this side with this stupid lock system on it. Why they're not the opposite way around, I'm not really sure. So, is it 65,000 litre fuel tank from Maxi Tankers. They come out and fill it up for us. Had this a couple of years now. Very handy. Takes a long time to empty. And this little That little fuel level sensor too, to so you don't run it. Here's the yellow auger, back where the green auger was. Fairly similar in barrel size and everything. I think this is 11, the green one's 10, but it's got a little bit of a pivoting spout system on it. But yeah, she's getting the same treatment as the other one. All these poles and whatever had come off underneath. I'll show you the undercarriage in a second. A lot longer this one, 70 foot instead of 45. It looks to be a lot more cutting off in this one than the last one. Maybe if it rains, we'll be back here doing that by the end of the day. That's the old hopper from the yellow auger. You can see she's pretty rusted out. Past its use by date. Seen its fair share of dings and scrapes. It's going to get the exact same hopper system as the other two.
Bit of action of what's going in the shed this week from Andy's brother. Auger frames. We're rebarreling 2 augers and putting flight on a 3rd auger at the intake end, and this is what an auger looks like without the barrel on it. This one's primed, ready for a new coat of paint. That one just came out of the shed yesterday, and it'll get another top dress of paint when time comes. See what's happening in here. Joe's back. He's had a little Joe problem that he stepped off something that he shouldn't have, and he's a bit stiff. All right, first day back, so here's all the barrel. Redoing it. Brett's been giving me a hand, but he's stepped in to do a little project that he's going to do for a little while. Tell us what you're doing there, Brett.
Making can holders for the front.
Can holders.
Instead of having these floating around, they'll sit in the door.
Hold 6 of them. Precision bending there that worked really well. Here's the finished product. Brett's selling them for $1,500 a piece. I'm taking $1,250 a commission, but don't worry about that little factor. Yeah, so I've got to get this barrel off. Fair bit of barrel there, 70 foot length. It's got a lot of holes in it. That whole box down the bottom is full. Anyway, where we're at. There was some hard choices made here this morning. Biscuits or popcorn. Joe's graced us with his morning tea presents again, and he's eaten 4 days worth of biscuits in one hit. He's going to be crook later on. So this top has fought us the whole way of 25 years of dark grain dust, wet weather, rain, rust, and just hard, laborious labour. So we've had to do a fair bit here. We've gassed the top off because we couldn't get a puller on there. With that cut off the ring, we've had to gas just about everything else, bearing. Heat up, watch it, it could be hot.
It's not that hot.
Hot, hot.
Hot, 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 hot.
Hot, hot, hot potatoes. We're down to the last piece to get off, and the bearing's going to give us grief, so we're going to give it a little bit more hot.
Possibly turn to liquid. That's right. Can't be stuck if it's liquid. Exactly right.
Give it a bit of hot, hot.
You missed me, bitch. You can't swear on YouTube. Sorry, Andy.
Bit of hot, hot. Always wear safety goggles when performing hot, hot jobs. See if she starts coming there.
Oh, hot, hot.
Technical term is oxyacetylene, but we just
It sounds so liquid, I think.
it's pretty hot.
I can see it.
I might have to go the hot cold trick then. Let's get the ice bucket.
Yum.
What do you reckon?
Want a lick, Jimmy?
I'm going to get the fly done.
Oh,
Copy in the water truck.
bugger. No deal.
Tried every trick in the book. Chopping time.
Can't be stuck if it's liquid.
So now the trick is not to nick the shaft. Easier said than done for unskilled professionals like myself. And we'll give it a go.
Long story short, he'll probably nick the shaft.
Set the pressures correctly.
And how many times have you had to change the nozzle on the hotty machine today?
We're up to number 8 for today. Yeah. Been just going back and forth, back and forth. Is that a bit hot, Brett?
Might have to just buy another oxy, have two. Don't have to change the nozzle then.
Well, we have been talking about something else, haven't we, Brett?
Yes. Plasma cutter would be mighty handy. So, Brett's going to pay for the plasma cutter.
He actually saw one at Shep for $60, marketplace.
60.
Let's get on it.
So does that mean a pub called a Shep the Savo or what?
I don't know about you, but that's where Rawhide is too. So
We want
the cafe, Rawhide Cafe.
Yeah, we want a sponsorship from them.
Imagine if you got that. That'd be cool. Look at these quality Leathermans here. One full Narrain grain laser engraved from Auger. Can't remember the bloke's name, but Andy can sub something in there. Working a treat on the old 24mm nut.
It's not 24 because we have a 24mm socket and it doesn't fit.
Okay, down to 25. He swore on camera.
Hit the cameraman while I
Let's have a go. Rotate her a bit. Chisel. That's wide. Just got to go around to the third of the turn.
Big swing, no ding.
Pretty good, if I do say so myself.
Did you nick it?
Just a little bit right at the start there, but that'll buff out.
Fine.
Pretty good this bloke.
Done it a time or two.
We're off to go check if the water's turned up in the main canal for the irrigation. Start a couple of pivots today to get them onto the watering over the weekend onto the better pivot ground, so we can keep them there. They're towable pivots. Go up and see if we got the water first. Got a bit of water flow here, so let's go down. That's the main canal for West Krugen. We'll go down and check out the the offtake where I need to get it from. Got the water full supply here, so that's ready to turn on. Depth ridge wheel. Water's no bolt on this one. It's a newer box. It's not bolted together. It's one piece, but it's about the right height. So that'll flow through the depth ridge wheel into the little holding dam on the other side of the road, which is where our pivot pump will suck out from. Holding dam, it's frag low, but it'll fill up in no time at all, and that wheel that we just started will basically even out the flow with what the pivot pump over there can take. Been a bit of a while since I've come up in here. Rain sort of settled it out for a while and didn't need to start these pivots, and yeah, we didn't have enough irrigation water supply at the time due to the low river levels at Corowa. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Because these pivots are towable, we've been able to sew underneath them. We've just gone around the pivot point here, so not what it would appear. But give her a bit of an oil check, and see what we can do. Spot on the oil. These engines are only 1 year old. They worked all spring last year and all summer, non-stop for summer and fairly non-stop for spring last year, and we racked up 4,200 hours for the year, so not a bad effort, Isuzu. A few oil changes in there, but these older T&L hydraulic pivots have the control at the far end of the pivot, so I'll fire up and walk out there and change the speed. Finally caught up to it here and change the speed back. It's a dial of 0 to 10. Oh, it's hard work again. Not usually that tough, but they need a bit of spray on them to loosen them up. And I still haven't got it to the right speed yet. Anyway, give us a go here. There we go. So that's set on about 2.5. Basically work on how long it takes to do a circle of how much water you put on. So we'll give it a go. Travelling a lot slower now. Continuous move on hydraulics. Yeah, these pivots are set to deliver 10 mil in 24 hours. So I can either have them set so they do a circle in 24 hours and it'll get 10 mil. I'll just do that 3 times for a 30 mil application, or I've even slowed them down a fair bit more to try and do that over 2.5 days so that it gets 30 mil. Or three days, but have the circle only do 2 passes. Put the pivot in run mode now. Run on the tap. Run on there. Pressure gauge off the bottom. Pivot at the second pivot here, same deal. These pivots also have what they call a Nelson valve. That's it there. It says Nelson on it. That's why it's called a Nelson valve. Probably got some other particular name, but everyone refers to them as Nelson valves. So what'll happen if this motor shuts off, the water pressure from in the pivot pipe, which comes up there, comes up here and goes in there. There's a bladder, rubber bladder in there, which seals off the water flow going up. High pressure is the pump out down at the pivot and shuts off. So if there's a problem on the pivot, it doesn't get flooded out. Any time I've seen that fail is the pivot got stuck and didn't move, but it was still spinning the wheels, so it didn't lose hydraulic pressure and trip out. But they have other things called overwater timers, which takes care of that, which I haven't put onto these pivots yet. We've only owned them for 2.5 years, or 2 years basically. So yeah, just trying to get some return out of them before we upgrade and expand, whatnot. Hydraulic oils, probably a frag low. When I come back out here, I'll bring some more oil with me, but 3/8 is enough to run it. But I do need to top that up. Have a look at some of this poorer canola. It started potting basically down here, which is 300 mil off the ground. We've still got another 600 mil above it. It's not overly thick, I will admit that, but there's a fair few pods there. Give it a bit of water. These are early plants filled. The later plants have a lot thinner pods on them. A bit hard to see because I keep jamming pods in the camera, but don't want it to go backwards, so we'll give it an irrigation while we've got river water. I'll start her up. Murphy switch in start, it's in bypass. Murphy switch on, lets the fuel come through. Glow plugs to warm the engine. These engines start at 1700 revs, they never change. So it's a bit of an instant start, but apparently that's okay. Slowly bring the oil on. See the pressure gauge starting to go up slowly. All the transport jacks lifted up then and it started moving. So it's hydraulics on, run. Let's go and give it some water now. Here we are at the pivot pump. The SL Tech fertiliser tank there, we rent that to be able to put on foliar fertiliser through the pivots. Basically, we rigged up a small hose to go from the tank outlet to the suction on the pump, and to regulate our flow into the stream. We used just a very small piece of hose. It was 5/16 or 8 mil as a regulator. Probably put on a bit much in the first pass, but it was even. We worked out what we used in the first pass, and then we just got some more fertiliser and put it on to make it last a second, and then ran the tank out the last little bit at the end. So that was all good. Now, haven't used this pivot for a few months, or haven't used this pump for a few months. John Deere 4045. Checked oil in it. Oh, it's just a bit below ad, but that's acceptable in my standard. Well, it's not a bit below, it's right on the bottom of ad, but means I need to either top up with oil if we have some here, or bring some down next time we're coming. Seeing as there's no oil, I'll top it up next time. So this is where we prime our pivot pump. Just double tapping on the pipe there. It feels relatively good. We'll see if we've got any negative. So we now need to go get the bucket, which is also back of the shed. So now I can do 3 things at once. Get some oil, get a bucket to prime it, and jumpstart this battery. We've been busy angle grinding, and I've got the barrel off the base. As you can see, why we're replacing the barrel. It is worn out and filled the whole trough up with grain. Birds are having a lovely time up here, of course, but yeah, F the birds. That grain in there looks like it's malted beautifully. We should make some beer. Put it in a VB can because it'll taste sensational. Guinness maybe. All of our 2 diesel tanks. Unwrap my hose and climb up and fill her up. While we're doing that, we'll top up the oil and coolant. Disabling the timer so that we don't have it shut down for some unknown reason in the middle of the night. We've got it going, jump start, 1,000 revs, let the pressure build up in the pipeline. Make sure it's sucking water and building up. Hasn't fluctuated that yet, but it's been 6 months still. We had water flowing through the pipe, so it'll take a little bit. We might give the dog a squirt and...
I feel the ground shaking!
Yep. Not enough. I went into cool down mode. Dad happened to FaceTime at the most inappropriate time. Should be starting to come up on the hills there very, very soon, building up pressure. Takes a good 15 minutes sometimes just to build up enough pressure to actually make it come out of the pivots. It's a long way up the hill, and those pipes are not small underneath the ground. They're pretty large, which is good for flow, but yeah, it takes a little while to get them going.
Hey, let's go down that way straight!
Yeah, go straight ahead there, yep.
I should have
So we've reacquisitioned the camera back off Jimmy and Brett, and at one stage I presume. I'll find out when I go to edit it, but Chloe and I are just going to go and check out these pivots up here, make sure they're sprinkling on.
With my pup?
With the pup.
He's driving?
Yep.
Good rip.
I was telling them about your netball game tomorrow. How excited are you?
I know I'm really excited, but I'm not showing it right now because I'm going to show it in the game.
Yeah, get real angry.
Yeah, I'm going to get real feisty.
Can you see all the sprinklers, Chloe?
One, sprinklers.
The sprinklers and the pivot. Are they all spinning and turning and dripping?
I don't know. Yes, that one is. Don't know where the other pivot is, though.
Yeah, keep going straight. Well, it's on and going. Looks to be leaking reasonably badly out of the thing there, but that's okay. It can run down the hill. I'll make a have a look at that other one, I reckon. It's sprinkling anyway. Doesn't look like there's any major leaks. That one's going pretty well too. Still getting the air out of the lines, I think. Anyway, that's it for our little top of the hill crop tour here, Chloe. You reckon?
Yeah.
Not really sure what's wrong with this barrel, really. I think they should just slap it back on. I suppose this thing was bloody pumping grain at all, really. That's a good patch job someone's previously done. You can see why they did that. So we're checking out Paddy's LED pit lights here. Bit of an upgrade we've been looking for a few years. See how it goes.
What?
Oh yeah!
Turn the overheads off.
We got ducks though, brother. Oh yeah, that's some decent glowage in there.
Bloody good job, isn't it?
And it's clean too. What happened?
It is clean. Holy shit.
No, Pat, cleaned her out.
Nice work, Paddy. Jeez, it's really making my bloody camera flicker. With the underglow here, I'm gonna have to sign off on this video. Thanks to everyone.
Underneath your bloody highlights, Andy.
Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Thanks to Jimmy and Brady for and Joe, whoever was in this other piece. I still haven't edited it yet. We'll find out. But we will see you next week from Henty. Going to Henty again, come see me if you see me walking around and I'll give you a free sticker. Alright, catch you later. Nicky. Full time 30 to 52. 52.30, Spiders win.